Все норм, да, вроде. Так, всем привет, вы на канале Творча. Мы продолжаем добивать игру BioShock Infinity. И сегодня у нас заключительная DLC этой части и, в принципе, всей серии BioShock. Так что, я думаю, сегодня мы узнаем, где зарыта собака. Так что, поехали, сделаем эту часть, которая называется «Морская могила. Эпизод 2». Вам желаю, как всегда, одного, усаживайтесь поудобнее и приятного просмотра. Мы начинаем.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. You think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to medical!
Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that home? Would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
There ain't no Atlas, kid. The name's Frank Fontaine.
I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
Так, нас вернули в прошлой части. И... Привет, Свет. Отсылочка неспроста была в прошлой части, да? Явно неспроста. Кафе Ля Пош Ди Темс.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
Что ж так громко-то?
Mademoiselle,
Yes?
quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't. I can't accept.
Je vous en prie, j'insiste.
Thank you.
Все-таки она в Париже, да? Так, что, мне надо ходить? Блин, опять надо мышку потише сделать. Вот так вот.
Bonjour, Monsieur Surratt.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Elisabeth. Je manque d'inspiration aujourd'hui.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Все-таки приветливые. Чел с батоном прыгает, радуется. Наконец-то поем.
Bonjour.
Птички летают.
Bonjour, mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine? Oh, bonjour, mademoiselle.
Ах, Париж, Париж, сыры. Здесь сицилийский есть?
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
Bonne journée. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Et si tu voulais boire un verre avec nous?
Claude?
Sois pas jalouse, ma petite.
c'est pas interdit pour un homme de boire avec deux jolies filles.
А что такие все веселые?
Viens jouer avec nous, Elisabeth. I'm sorry, Cosette. Next time, I promise. Oh, dommage.
Bien le bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Все меня знают прям.
Je peux vous vendre tous les livres que vous voulez. Et pour pas cher en plus.
Do you have The Age of Innocence by Edith Wharton?
Désolé, ma petite. Celui-là n'a pas encore été écrit.
Птичка в клетке.
Bien le bonjour, Elisabeth.
Bonjour.
Il va falloir que tu me quittes.
Привет, Василий. Теперь каждое утро кофе у меня будет на стрим.
Une baguette,
Ну не
mademoiselle?
каждый, ну в эту неделю, наверное.
Bonjour, Elisabeth.
Бонжур! О, арбузики, арбуз захотелось.
Elle est tellement plus belle en vrai, tu trouves pas?
Да, текстуры, конечно, текстуры овощей и фруктов, это, конечно, жесть. Так, а куда мне дальше?
Roquefort, camembert, brie, les meilleurs fromages.
Дайте, ну дайте пройти-то, дайте пройти. Или мне здесь надо поставить?
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Le pain est frais, le ciel est bleu et vous êtes respectueux.
Сейчас будут специально создавать атмосферу дружелюбного, а потом резко трешак начнется по-любому. Конечно, какие-то сфинксы прям. Это как, по-моему, то... А, реально бухой. Может, туда мне пойти?
Une baguette? Écris-moi encore un poème. Christian, mon amour.
А, вон вниз, наверное. Какой вниз я не могу... А, вон там пройти.
Une communication ayant un goût de fleurs, une façon d'un peu se respirer le cœur et d'un peu se goûter au bord des lèvres.
Потише там.
Oiseau ou la cage? Oiseau ou la cage? Pourquoi pas les deux?
Sally? Sally!
Так, солнышко резко пропало. Все куда-то исчезли. Явно мой портрет.
Sally, wait! Come back! Come back! Wait! Sally, stop! Come back! Sally, where are you going? Come back! Sally, hold on!
Карты.
Stop! Stop! Where did she go?
А там букер, да? Ой, как по ушам-то бьет. И чё? Блядь, ты капец кринжовая.
It wasn't my fault.
Я отвечаю, не ожидал там кого-то увидеть.
I never should have left you there.
Да они постоянно вот эти, ну, на Западе там это чувство вины так развивают прям сильно у людей. Ну, начиная вот с фильмах, вот в играх. У нас, у славян, такого, по-моему, чувства вообще нету, отсутствует, чтобы... Ты что делаешь?
What's the hold up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right, all right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker? What? I don't understand.
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me
That's between me
and the slant.
and the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked,
Букер по типу Сильверхенда. Вот откуда Сильверхенд взялся, да?
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up, sister. But if you're lying, we can just as well kill you tomorrow. Down here, we got nothing but time. In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas
У
says...
них делают хрень, чтобы потом испытывать чувство вины. В нашей культуре принято делать херню. Понял, все просто. У нас принято делать херню во имя херни. Ну и сатаны, конечно.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here, on the radio.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for some exceptional bait, didn't she?
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge.
Чего-то он Букер этот мертвый.
But that version of me, she lost everything. In Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
But then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Нормально его так пропилили, да? Вчера-то, помните, в конце? Большой папочкой ему врезал. Так, что делать-то? А если сделал, не мы такие, жизнь такая. Купил вчера все таки Неймара, Легу. Завтра будет обзор достойной карты. Давай, Василий, ждем. Так, надо что-нибудь собрать. По-моему, вчера эта локация немножко другая была. Или такая же, просто я когда от папочки убегал. Кстати, тут рельсы были, по ним можно было кататься, а сейчас не могу. А Букера нельзя пошмонать? Не, нельзя. Ладно, пошли отсюда.
Dealing with this Atlas, this psychopath. What was I thinking?
I wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this
Матрешки.
Suchong, and I don't even know who that is.
Not yet, but you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth, I ain't even here.
Кстати, Василий, ты не хочешь сегодня стримчик запустить по игре, по той? По хоррору, по своему? Так, на часа на 2 хотя бы. Было бы интересно посмотреть, как ты в реальном времени паникуешь. Просто под запись-то понятно, все не боятся, да? А вот на стриме-то уже не спрячешься.
Are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feeling like yourself, Elizabeth?
Записи так в реальном времени. Нет, я видел, там обрезка одна была разок.
I feel strange and smaller.
Как раз, наверное, в тот момент, когда ты привалил немножко.
I can't see the future. I can't even see any tears. Stay away from me. Booker. No, please, please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? I don't understand.
If we're going to end up in the same place, it's an harm and pride.
Are you being cute?
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Have you?
Yes. I do believe one can change things, but after all the bother, one often wishes that one had not.
You're a fatalist.
A physicist.
A fatalist.
So was Newton, especially when it came to apples falling from trees.
Смотрел прохождение, я не мог понять, что с замком.
Are you implying she's the apple?
А мы бы тебе на стриме подсказали бы, что с замком.
And now she wants to go back.
I need to go back to fix what I broke.
Кажется, скучаю по совместным стримам, давно не было. Так у меня с Василием не было совместных стримов. Просто я пишу, когда есть время, я прихожу с работы в 6, пока пожать, помыть и прочее уже 8, по Москве это 9, ну короче неудобно, а на выходных я-то в загуле, то в загуле.
All close to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past,
the present,
the future.
I'd wager she won't even remember this conversation. We've arrived.
А, вообще с кем-нибудь?
You're trading omniscience and croissants
Сегодня что, вторник?
for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot.
Сегодня у
For
меня...
what? So I could punish Comstock? He was trying to help her, to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a
Сейчас их Моби Дик съест.
and a fool.
Сегодня у меня забег в первый дивизион. А завтра, кстати, если что, можно это что-нибудь замутить там. Red Dead Online. В любое время, причем абсолютно в любое. Red Dead Online или еще чем-нибудь на ваш.
Lutesses warned me that if I came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse?
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears, I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You
Атом давай за персонажа с одним интеллектом. А там что, по кооперативу можно играть, что ли? Я просто до сих пор, я помню, не посмотрел, про что там, что за атом. Надо будет глянуть, что за атом. Такой, что вы так и хвалите-то, а? Так, ну мне, наверное, низ туда, да? Мне бы пушечку бы найти, чтобы... Плохо без озвучки, постоянно этот текст надо смотреть.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way doesn't mean you have to.
Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
А, они еще меня слышат, короче. Новую фишку завезли. А, только соло. Кавер заглушает звук шагов. Сейчас ему...
You'll want to get the drop on him and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his
Да ни
head
хера
all
нет у
attached to
него.
his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children acclaim, Bradburn.
Он что, храпит, что ли?
To see they become Grecian urns and don't return to mud.
Ковер, ковер.
You come. Make yourself heard.
Где ты меня видишь-то?
Like some cognitive primitive. Come back! Let's see this through together.
Together.
My colleague appears indisposed. Let us continue this face to face. Cower like some cognitive primitive.
Получи, блядь.
Now let's get his lockpick.
Отмычка. Mountain Blade, Mountain Blade, Mountain Blade. Вторую можно интересно постримить. Mountain Blade. Что знакомо, что-то без головы тебя, по-моему, даже не играл. Mountain Blade. Про что это Mountain Blade? Их детали пропускаешь, там рисунки детские. Я, мамы и тёлка, папы. А я не понимаю, что написано все по-английски. Daddy's girlfriend, дядя, батина подружка, мама, мистер Тернер, миссис Тернер. Так, ну мне сюда, по всей видимости, да? Вы туда еще сходим? По вентиляции прям можно лазить, так будь здоров, да? Кстати, может там что-то есть вентиляция в этой? Так, а зачем я сюда? Зачем я сюда запрыгнул? Чтобы, наверное, сверху упасть на кого-то, да? хер его знает, зачем. Нажмите в прыжке С, чтобы беззвучно приземлиться. О-о-о.
Lockpicking can be easy with the right tools and know-how. Use your lockpick to probe a pin. A neutral pin will open the door. A blue pin will open the door and knock free a noisemaker. A red pin will open the door, but also sound an alarm.
Да ладно, опять от... Ну, блин, опять от мышки. Вот только отвык от них давно. Так, что делать? Все просто цилиндрический замок 6 штырками. Ох, тут еще и сигнализация. Это может пригодиться. Нажмите F, чтобы поддеть бесцветный шрифт и открыть замок. Красный штифт открывает замок, но также включает сигнализацию. Тихо, стой. А, и все, что ли? А, потом просто их больше будет. G, чтобы воспользоваться аптечкой. Тут, короче, по стелсу придется проходить, наверное, да? Не очень быстро. Здорово, Ян. Где футбол? Позже будет. Сегодня. Или Якуза тоже под стрим залетит. Это типа GTA, но больной на всю голову с квестами. Типа найдите бомжу, его друга, рака или назначь курицу менеджером своей компании. Якуза. Так, какой-то тип там сидит. Почему моей тени нету, да, на экране?
What was that?
You know, don't you?
The doors, they're cracking open. My memories of the future and somewhere I'm going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Это не мое тело, а чье это тело? Почему крысы тут мишени такие, да? Я без оружия не привык в это играть. Бля, там куча их и сигнализация. Твою же медь. Вот эту бы штуку взять, что это такое? Это же какое-то оружие. О, арбалет.
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Скрытный подход и безопаснее, эффективнее. Подкрадывайтесь к врагам и врубайте их ударом рукопашного. Если вас заметят, убегайте, прячьтесь. Ведь просто убегать, прячься, прятаться. Так, тут где-то дротики, по-моему, были, нет? Их нельзя взять? Да, один дротик всего. Он потом его съест, ну если дашь, а если нет, то рака потом призываешь как помощника. Там игра просто разрыв мозга и логики.
Peter the parasite, share and share alike while he eats your lunch. Peter the parasite says worship God above. Ryan the lion points at the clouds and sees nothing but air.
А куда она делась-то?
Nietzsche said, "You must have chaos within to give birth to a dancing star."
Блин, она сюда идет.
To give and not demand anything.
Most curious.
Чтобы удержать меню оружия, удержите Е. А, боеприпасов нету, но у нее хотя бы есть.
How can you rationalize cowering?
Райан Визионарий, Тененбаум, артист Коуэн, и вот он этот гребаный этот Сушонг. Сушонг по-любому от слова суши. Посмотреть духовку. Так, тут вентиляция есть, там может быть что-то быть. Давай заглянем в вентиляцию. Сушки. Блин, тоже крюки были, я что-то про них вообще забыл. Надо на крюки внимание обращать, так убивать проще. Чё ж так лагает-то, а? Кто-то орёт там. Что-то пропер какой-то.
Look, Suchong. That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to Rapture looking for Comstock. Before this place was turned into a prison.
But the first time you came to Rapture was in 1960, with Booker, when you drowned some...
Over a year from now. Yeah, that's right. When I could see all the doors, it all made sense, but now it's just a jumble.
Elizabeth, you're bleeding.
Now I know what it feels like. All right, if we're gonna find Suchong, the Silverfin is the place to start. I know the way.
Серебряный плавник. Так, у меня есть какие-нибудь способности, там что-нибудь такое?
Are you in the know? There has been a lot of idle talk from gadflies and naysayers following the nationalization of Fontaine Futuristics. I believe in free men and free markets, but I also believe in my city. And Frank Fontaine's purpose was nothing less than the destruction of Rapture. It was he who gave comfort to the laggards and layabouts. It was he who coddled the tramps and vagabonds. Fontaine was poisoning the people of Rapture. But his venom wasn't made of arsenic or strychnine. No. It was concocted from something far deadlier. It was brewed from altruism. Now you know.
Теперь вы в курсе. Что за звуки? Так, ну тут сломано. А, я починил, что ли? А можно про политику на твоем канале говорить? Не, нельзя. Абсолютно нельзя. Ну, то есть для политики есть другие каналы. У меня чисто игровой канал. Взломать нечем. Блять, надо отмычку искать, да? Где бы эту отмычку найти? Привет, кто-то вселенная.
Here as well. Right after I came through, I needed something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
Так, я взял отмычку или нет? Что-то я пропустил.
Well, you didn't have these books in my tower.
Почему утром стрим? Могу себе позволить. Как утро? У меня уже 2 часа, полтретьего.
This is Rapture, miss. What my customers do with my product is their business. If you are feeling uncomfortable,
потратить сюда отмычку или нет?
welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
Там какое-то зелье, по идее. Я боюсь, если отмычку потратить, что-то капец будет. А ты живешь? Да, я живой, я живу. У меня +4 от Москвы, если ты про это спрашиваешь. Короче, похеру, пойду открою эту штуку. Там какое-то зелье есть. Надеюсь, тут будет отмычка.
Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen. But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing, but then I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly.
Disappear from sight. See through walls.
Ой, невидимкой можем быть.
Sneak up on your foes.
Прикольно.
Nice fashion, but I'm a girl who
Невидимка,
can
это
tell good
прикольно.
craftsmanship.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
Встаньте неподвижны и нажмите ПКМ. Вы сможете увидеть врагов сквозь стены. Так, ну их двое получается.
I can change, sugar. That you, honey? Come on. Don't leave me out here with my heart. How long you been tooting?
Падла.
Where'd you go? Oh, Jesus! Listen.
What did you mean before when you said you were in Paris?
It wasn't really Paris. It was more the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us to wits, if we could leave well enough alone.
Did you hear that? Shh. Better check. Better check.
А как невидимкой достать?
What if they're just...
Если подеть синий шрифт, вы получите генератор шума. А мне нужен генератор шума или нет? Генератор шума. Зачем? Не понял, нужен мне это? Ну, это бонус или нет? У вас есть устройство, генерирующее шум. Выберите это оружие и высадите в окно справа, чтобы отвлечь мутантов.
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. That's odd.
Don't you think you can hide? I know every inch of this house. I'm sure we're all eager to put that disruption behind us.
Я так понимаю, мне же сюда?
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why? Because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end, but I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
Так, где у меня дротики-то? Как мне поменять? Как мне поменять?
Another one.
А, надо удерживать. Надо было убивать, не знаю, или не надо было. Короче, надо качать невидимость. Так, невидим... Ой, гипноз.
Killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down, right back up. I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Отмычку возьму на всякий случай. И как мне поменять снаряды-то в этом гребаном?
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here. Well, at least he left a trail.
Pre-pageant jitters, do you? Hiding in the corner won't help. I'll give you my all!
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this?
Карта какая-то.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
Тоже интересно, как можно загипнотизировать робота?
Dead or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. This Sutro must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here.
А, вот. Нашел, как управлять этой фигней.
Device. That's how he must have reopened the tear.
Что света нету, нифига нету. Как бы все блестит, как бы хочется все взять. Куда я попал? Твою мать, нихера не вижу.
It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Lutesses before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're...
Что случилось?
Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float...
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle. But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Найди документацию по машине. А, вон что-то блестит. Так, это отмычка. Требуется плазмит Дед Мороз. Надо плазмит где-то искать Дед Мороз.
elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts.
Короче, все эти элементы
Then I
искать
just
надо.
have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here. Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Да будет изи катка.
For vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device will work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Enough attack.
1216. 1216.
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Representing Olympus Heights.
Они поверху тоже шастают, падла.
Let you and me talk.
Да блин. А что, аптечку надо? Блин.
That machine. It'll have the cathode too.
Че я получил?
Got it. Now we need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
Curious. Most curious.
What was that?
Куда она смотрела?
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. But we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Идешь сюда?
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Что-то много она болтает.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Я знал бы, что столько отмычек будет, я бы не покупал бы ее. Бля, что делаю?
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Well, steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Well, remarkably careful and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And Dr. Steinman.
First, hello. law against bribery. And there was a fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Что-то их много ходит тут. Почему я не могу как букер на него прыгнуть? Так тоже пойдет.
You're so smart, you're stupid. Ball's in my court this time. Mine.
Не ори, пожалуйста. А это усыпляющий болт, они спят, им похеру. А если они оживают, потом нет. Так, тут нужен код какой-то, да? Тут нужен код. Что-то 7-8 engine. Ну, вряд ли это то.
Without the snarl and turmoil of conflict, we become fixed. We grow stagnant.
I hear you gossiping about me. I didn't say you could go. Everyone wants a piece of me.
А, это кувырок вашего характера знает о вашем присутствии. Вы можете лишь отбросить его, убегать от врага до тех пор, пока он не потеряет вас.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
Соглядатый, видение. Видение сквозь стены, запас его не тратится, если игрок стоит на месте. Вот, хорошая штука. Это удобно. Так, ну мне нужен код. Там, кстати, внизу проход есть. О, тут подсвечиваются эти, что можно взять, да? Прикольно тоже. Соглядатая тема. Так, тут быстро, бой как быстро. Фу, сработало. Так, шахта.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder, how will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
С дробаша ее херачить.
How could you just walk away? I didn't say you could go. I warned you to stop following me.
А, ну ты можно было так пролезть, а я полез так, да?
How could you just walk away? Don't leave me.
Привет, Хамфон. Да по-любому дают.
Hurry up.
Ты уже вернулся домой? Нужно 5 отмычек. А, тут еще на каждый замок. Слушай, вот так надо даже, да? Я понял. Блять, а где мне еще отмычки взять? Энергетический луч. Так, ну эта штука мне особо не нужна. Потом, может быть. А, вот отмычки можно купить. Может выпадет что-то, может быть, может быть. Привет, мазафакер. Блядь, они опять набежали, а? Они опять бегут сюда.
Confront your weakness!
Кстати, а дротики-то кончились. Дротики кончились, это херово. Без дротиков неудобно. Че, пойдем отмычку отмычим. Сейф откроем. Сколько ж меха стоит, не знаешь? Ну, не знаю, ну там вроде не особо дорого. Вроде не особо дорого. Гипнотизер турель позволяет навсегда захватывать контроль над турелями. Вот хорошо, вот это хорошо. Вот это очень хорошо.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Куда ты упал-то? Упала, то есть.
Determined, uncompromising, then fine. If she fits, you got me. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. First, a law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in there.
Так, а мне туда, да? Или сюда? Да мне хоть куда, кстати. И туда, и туда. Тут везде что-то есть. Тут везде что-то есть.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, I'll grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it? If I was taking book down at Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab stable.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
Найди Дед Мороз. Где же его найду-то?
here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you. Where do you go? Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Привет, Азиз. Ну, почти. Почти.
I ain't got time for this.
Я как раз конкурентов устраняю. Так, что такое?
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Что такое? Что за газ? А, газовые болты. Газовые болты оснащены бомбой с газом, при взрыве которой кажущиеся рядом враги теряют сознание. Что-то прям серия прям подталкивает без убийств проходить, да? Типа ты не убиваешь, а типа ты просто их усыпляешь там. А это вообще похеру, да, что они там вырубились? Чё с тобой? И он так примерно, ну еще, он еще к тому же спит, да? Так, там папочка ходит, значит, надо гипнозик взять. Так, а у меня Евы нет на гипноз. О, усыпляющих есть у меня. Усыпляющий — это хорошо. А чего вас так много-то, а? Только не говори, что папаня сюда идет.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Expose your frailties to me! Totally heartless! Here! Come on, lady. Let's work something out. Look at what you done. I made
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Enough of this tomfoolery!
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Так
Now be
просто?
quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
И больше ничего, ну ты недооцениваешь нас. Мы тут все выскребем подчистую. Все, что есть. Нормально у них тут база, да?
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided...
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
...to give away flasks of Old Man Winter.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten. Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Чё делаю, блядь?
the hell are you?
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Hey, I've got a family to feed.
Возьму-ка дробаш. Или... Падла. Падла. Гребаная капец на снайперша.
What makes the girl different? I suspect it has less to do with what she is, and rather more with what she is not. A small part of her remains from where she came. It would seem the universe does not like its peas mixed with its porridge.
weakness!
Блин, аптечек-то нету.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Нормально так поднял.
Spying on me again. I didn't say you could go.
Won't steal my leads!
Какие живучие падла, а. Так, чем стрелять? Только это осталось, да? Вроде все залутал.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. What's a bunch of fine words if there ain't deeds to back them up? Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Какое агрессивное видео. Так, тут вроде все залутал, да? Так, давайте минутка перерыв, я подойду. Я тут. Куда ты побежал-то, блядь? Капец, он впитывает патронов. Очень много патронов впитывает он. Ну, их до хера очень тут. Хорош, папочка, гаси их. А почему меня добьют? Ладно, неситесь.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Так, что сделать дальше-то? А, Деда Мороза надо пульнуть.
Stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Sesame.
What did I tell you?
То есть мы в Колумбию возвращаемся? Заберите квантовую частицу.
It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift.
Так, ну.
Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
Привет, Аслам. Ура, мы дошли до первого дела. Все еще впереди, все еще впереди. Не волнуйтесь, вы ничего не пропустили.
If If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Так просто?
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a wonder something is simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret life. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Гребаный сушонг.
Should have seen that one coming.
Гребаный сушонг. Да ё-моё.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Так, я надеюсь, тут патронов так нормально наберу здесь. Так, ну, короче, можем боеприпасы набрать, да? Сюда, не сюда? Помню, не сюда. А куда-то? Не понял. А, туда что ли? А, вот.
Done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Да снимал паки с легами, 60 бесплатных руток. Хера себе. Ты уже выложил? 60 круток, это нехило. 60 круток, это 6 косарей. почему они пустые? Так, а мне туда, по идее, да? Сейчас монтирую часа через 2 выложу бесплатные крутки 10 хаков по 6 штук. Ну я так примерно и помню, что там с кучей своих, с миллионов своих хаков эти крутки делал. Так, а мне куда? Туда выше, наверное. Не понял. Мне ж сюда, наверное, да? Не, показывает почему-то туда. Не, нихера. Может быть, туда мне? Не, нихера. Ничего не пойму. Падла. Пустая. Делай ставки, сколько лег поймал. Сколько лег поймал. Может быть, одну?
For this revolution except my own dark motivations. When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save?
Не пойму, куда
Those I
идти?
want to murder in their beds.
Кайфовое оружие.
There's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this.
Знаете, что она еще говорит вообще? Усыплялки, наверное, поюзаем. Или дробаш. Давай дробаш.
I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How'd he deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay to hand?
Местечко такое странное, да? Так, тут что-то надо ключ, по-моему, что ли, да? Мне показывают сюда.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual winding. We just gotta find that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Yo, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Так, ну нам явно туда.
We've got the clock key.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong, and it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia, return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
Куда идти? Ни хера не пойму, куда мне стрелка показывает. Типа дальше крутить? Короче, надо взять, посмотреть, что там есть.
As to the matter of religion, let me place myself in the camp of the agnostic. I pretend to understand the mysteries of the infinite no more than you, Comstock, or anyone else for that matter. For the sake of argument, let's say this is all one unhappy accident, and we're all alone in our toils. Then who would Comstock use to control and shame us with rules that apply only to those with not a penny in their pocket? If there were no God, you could rest assured the first deed done by the first rich man would be inventing him.
Так, может быть, ту открыть еще, а потом эту. Бля, я дальше не могу прокрутить. Надо было там зайти, посмотреть, что есть. Ну, ё-моё. Вася. А, ну давай еще повернем. Да хватит бухать. Что это значит? Ключ, конституция, наверное, и меч. Что-то с Америкой связано, да? Валумен, Гладиум. Что там написано? И что-то еще там написано, короче.
Listen, I got you your gun. I'm here for my ass.
But my booker to win died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost.
Прикольно, это я. Вчера, да? Позавчера, точнее. Интересно, если бы в тот раз обернулся бы назад, я бы увидел бы ее на лифте.
I miss you. You're the only one who ever... You're my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Да. Давай так.
Who did this?
Ай! Что их там до хера прям.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Что мне обратно надо?
Show yourself. Gonna hunt you down. Don't think you can hide from me. You can't hide. What? Someone else can find her.
good on this. Come out, come out. You can't hide forever long.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Блин, как туда попасть? Фу, как туда попасть? Мне надо туда попасть.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Lutesses. Cross-reality collaboration. It all makes a kind of sense. The little sisters and the big daddies. Songbird and me.
Constants and variables.
Нихера, что за обезьяна какая-то, что ли? Стоит его включать или не стоит? Может, не надо? Вообще мне, типа, показывают вали отсюда. Туда, типа. Давай поугараем.
What is all this?
Imprinting. That's a wire mother. If you separate a gorilla from its real mother, it will imprint on almost anything. Even that.
Why would Fink care about that?
Songbird. He wanted him to imprint on me.
Well, if I recall, that was a problem he solved.
Пойди, оживет сейчас, да?
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector. These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so he left them to die.
Привет, Макс. Сегодня всех не так уж много.
imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young. I always remember him just being there. It must be a prototype or something.
Is it human?
Does it matter?
Типа меня показывали.
I tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect. Girl in the film. It's me. My God. Oh, I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there. Moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting, me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round.
Наконец-то.
Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open. See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out.
Йоу, гребаное стекло. И как мне сейчас забраться-то? Привет, давно когда-то проходил хорошая игрушка. Ну, такая. Сюжет такой у него прям в третьей части сильно замудрили. Все эти отсылки к первым и вторым частям, это капец. Вроде в первой DLC-шке все объяснили, да, а тут во второй еще все запутаннее стало. А так, да, игрушка кайфовая. Как их много, а? Блин, ни одного болта с этих не упало, да? А, ну один есть. Пошли вы нафиг. Я надеюсь, я туда бегу, куда надо. Не туда. Пошли вы нафиг. Куда бежать-то? Да куда бежать-то? Че, дробаш взять, наверное? Падал, как их много, а? Как же их до хера? Целая орава.
When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save, or those I want to murder in their beds?
Куда мне идти-то? Так, тут крючки есть? Есть.
Take a leg. Since when did you become Lord and Master?
Who are you? Oh!
Used to now at least not doing myself. Here I come.
Падаю.
Don't believe any of it, but I'll play along.
Надо гипноз, надо бросить в них. Пускай между собой дерутся. Или невидимкой сделаться.
What you got there?
Grabbing anything that looks halfway here.
Someone about?
Hey, sure, you friend or foe?
Someone's sneaking around.
Я попал, нет? Мне бы того бронированного взять бы кайфового. Как они точно стреляют, а? Теперь как ты вовремя патрон решила поменять? Ну, их очень дохера было. Что, мне сюда же, да?
Daisy really even had a choice.
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started.
Слушай, ну вот это дело слишком подольше идет, чем то.
All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
No, don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a market. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Capture runs on children.
Я сложно замочь.
Little girls with gold growing in their bellies.
Твою же мать.
I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it.
Хорошо, что все мертвые уже.
Pretty lady has the hair? Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Фу.
Pretty lady put hair sample in tube. Then business is finished.
What's going on out there?
Bloodshed, violence, but not relevant to our arrangement.
Suchong, we had a deal, now open.
Do you know what they call someone who enters a man's home uninvited? A thief. And I do not remember inviting you into my city.
I had a deal with Suchong.
Suchong is my employee. It was not a deal he was authorized to make.
What do you want?
I granted Atlas and his thugs asylum. You serve those same men in a desire to escape from my generosity. If they shall not have asylum, then they shall have liquidation. Give a parasite an ounce of charity, they'll demand a pound.
I'm just looking for a girl that was taken from me. A little sister.
I don't claim to understand what you are, but I know that you are special. There is business we can do together. And so I give you a choice. Work for me or die with Atlas.
I'm not going anywhere without that girl.
If it's a little sister you want, that shouldn't stand in the way of commerce. I've got dozens of them.
I won't leave without her.
My men stand ready to take down the door. In 60 seconds, they will enter the room. They will either treat you as a valued employee of Ryan Industries, or as a thief in the night.
Чё? Вкусно.
60 seconds.
There must be half a dozen of them or more. I've got to get ready. Traps. I can use the plasmids as traps and seed the room with them. I gotta find somewhere to hide and surprise them. Take them down one by one. Booker, I'm scared.
They'll underestimate you, Elizabeth. People always do.
40 seconds. You know what I see on your face? Uncertainty. Who is this girl to you? 30 seconds. Do you know the value of the shark? Without them, she would be littered with the detritus of the weak. The men who come for you have much in common with those great animals. What sharks do for the ocean, these men do for rapture. 20 seconds. I will tell you something you already sense. Atlas does not honor agreements. Andrew Ryan does.
Мне кажется, тут где-то должна быть вентиляция, мне кажется.
Time. You're not a hero. You're not even a parasite. You're just a room.
Вентиляции нету.
And Ryan has no time for rooms.
Я знаю, как их сделать. Я знаю, как их сделать. Стой, 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 стой. Я знаю, как их сделать. Я сейчас кину, короче, вот эту херню. И потом газовую херню кину. Пошли нахер!
You wouldn't be skulking around. They're down for the count. I know you've done it.
Капец.
Come on in. Down for the count. I know you've done it.
easy targets, you get me? This one's down for the count. We're not all easy targets.
I take no pleasure getting rough with a lady.
Да твою мать!
Seems to me you asked for this.
Ты еще живой, что ли?
I beat your sharks, Ryan. The better man won. Isn't that the only thing you respect? Now let me the hell out of here.
Там еще что-то, что ли?
Sounds like all hell's breaking loose out there. What's your plan?
I can't just place the particle on the ceiling. It would just tear right through it. But every building in Rapture was submerged into the ocean on the Lunette ring, connected to the junction of its load-bearing supports.
That's fascinating and all, but if you haven't noticed, Ryan sent his goons to murder us. If you're gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, now's the time to do it.
Looks like the structural junction is in Frank Fontaine's office. If I can get there, I can float the building.
It so happens I've taken that bastard's office for my own use. I'll make sure you've access to the private elevator. Now hurry.
Так, никуда идти-то.
Get back here. I've got your coat.
Don't make me hunt you down like an animal. Never respected me. Ryan said to erase you.
Так.
I got what it takes. What you think was gonna happen? You cross Ryan and get off scot-free? Don't fuck with me, man. Finish.
Капец, они там гасятся.
Come on out. Got you now. Enough. Ain't nobody here.
Too bad. Shame to put that.
Фу. Привет, пивкист. А ты это что, начальник экономии ищешь, чтобы в лоб с арбалета зарядить? Такого дерьма в этой хорошей игре ну, явно не будет.
What's going on? Don't make me hunt you down like an animal.
Come out. Let's get this over with.
Hey, what's all that rumpus?
Так, давай-ка, знаешь, что сделаем?
Where is she? Lady? working my last nerve.
Won't even see. She's not around. I'm not taking the next.
Ну так тоже пойдет. Четыре трупа. Чё ж так трясет-то, а?
Supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around!
And his followers living on borrowed time, if you ask me.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not gonna be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army, not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What the hell? Splicers. Busting me! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Как их много, а? Задолбал. Колокольчик беспонтовая хрень.
I know you've done it. Ran off. Now skid off my nose. There she is.
Down for the count. Not all easy targets.
Конечно, блядь, конечно.
Do you know how much trouble you caused me?
Блять, падла, снайпер гребаный. Кидай гипнотизера, пускай друг друга жрут, падлы. Это насували тут миллион этих ботов, блять. Откуда они берутся в этом мертвом городе? В первых двух частях тут миллиард просто геноцид устроил, тут весь город уничтожил.
Get out here where I can see you. There's supposed to be a brunette. Anyone seen her? Look around.
Надо его загипнотизировать, короче, этого типа, телепортирующегося еще вдобавок, который.
Show yourself. Get back. What's going on? Think better of crossing the two of us. Whatever you're here for, sister, you won't get anywhere hiding. Time to pay the piper, sweetheart. Won't even see me. Party's up, huh?
Hide. That's how it's gonna be.
Get out here where I can see you. She's not around.
Come on out. You got my full attention. You're still here, aren't you? There she is.
Now you're in the soup. All right. Forget it.
I know you've done it. here. I'll make sure nobody messes a hair on that pretty head.
Time to pay the piper, sweetheart. Do you know how much trouble you caused me?
Блять, ты где? Чё орёшь-то?
Not all easy targets, you get me?
Он еще невидимый, да?
Personal, sweetheart. Can't keep running forever.
Тупая миссия. Это крыса, когда стреляет, я его даже не вижу.
This is vindication of your theory.
I take no joy in her failure.
One must give her an A for effort.
But an F on results.
Give her no credit for good intention.
The universe does not grade on a curve. It's strictly pass-fail.
Surely it's better to have died trying.
Better trying not to die.
Not sure which one of these jerks thought it was a good play getting in the ring with Ryan.
The hell was that?
There's supposed to be a brunette.
Together, we'll remake the world! What's going on?
This one's down for the count.
Come on out. You got my full attention.
Так.
Done here. Nobody ever tells me nothing. Don't make me hunt you down like it. Gun there!
Nobody lays a hand on you. Not so long as I'm here. Not all easy targets.
Все, патронов нету. Хера себе. Я убил его? Или не убил? Бля, ну еще кто-то живой. Не буду я больше, когда убить их, пошли нахер.
I never thought anyone would be able to bring all these degenerate splice heads in a line.
Disappear from sight, see through walls, and sneak up on your foes.
Эволюционируйте. Что это такое
I
было?
gotta hand it to Atlas. After Ryan locked us up in this pit, I thought that was it. Just a long, final dive into the abyss. But he's given us hope. Or what passes for it down in Rapture. When a person...
Соглядатель-невидимка. Не если запас его не тратится, если игрок стоит на месте. Понял.
Nothing. Hopes about the kindest thing you can give her. Or the cruelest.
Let's just say we're not here to teach things. Who knows? Built this place.
Опять эта крыса невидимая. А где он?
Atlas followers have been living on borrowed time, if you ask me.
Smart enough to know Ryan's smarter than all of us.
Это другое дело. Это другое дело.
Who knows? Maybe Ryan got tired of footing the bill for this place.
Фу.
Elizabeth, you know Atlas is going to...
I know. And I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I sent myself here for a reason. Didn't I?
Who exactly are you speaking to, Miss Comstock? If I were less acquainted with the vicissitudes of genius, I suspect I would question your sanity. I know so little of you, but I imagine the more I learned, the more exceptional I would find you. You know Atlas will betray you.
And what are you? My best friend?
You're one of a kind in this world, or others. And now, your misguided sense of altruism sends you to your doom. It's like watching Isaac Newton die in a house fire. A vain attempt to save his cat.
There. All the load-bearing columns come into this room and they meet there. I just need to place the particle in that junction, activate it, and the whole structure should rise.
Квантовую частицу разместить.
There's no plan B. Might as well just get it over with.
Но буквы же были, я видел. Сейчас будет большой бадабум, да?
It's working. Atlas, you feel that? You have your prison break. Now bring me the girl.
Букер?
Did your mom ever teach you not to put your faith in strange foreign
Just
men?
give me the girl. She means nothing to you.
You've got that right. The girl means nothing. But you, love, you mean the world.
No cause for alarm. She's well sedated. So, it's begun.
The Kashmir's all blown to hell. If Ryan didn't know we were back before, I'm sure now he's got the message.
What do you want with this one?
If anybody's got the line on the ace, it's her. Find out what she knows. But no quackery. She's no good to us with a halo and a set of wings.
I get started as soon as the claw form wears off. Don't see her as too tough a nut. Where's the ace in the hole?
Какой туз?
What?
Where's the ace in the hole?
I don't know what you're talking about. Look, we had a deal.
Where is the ace in the hole?
I told you.
Sodium thiopental. Are you familiar? No. Truth serum. Unpredictable stuff. Too little, nothing.
I have nothing to tell you. I don't even know what an ace in the hole is.
I'm still playing with the dosage.
This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made, and men who make it.
Это что такое?
Folks say it's only a matter of time until Atlas's entire mob comes out waving the white flag.
2 weeks. What? You've been down 2 weeks, love. Feckin' doctors. Better off hiring 1,000,000 monkeys.
Our deal was to get you out of prison. What, did you expect me to win your war for you too?
I'd tend to your own knitting if I were you. Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor. But that doesn't mean I don't find the field fascinating. I keep up on all the medical journals and the like.
I hope you have someone to help you with all the big words.
You know what part of the brain free will comes from? Stubbornness? The prefrontal lobe. Now, I think it's fair to say you're a bit of a stubborn one, are you not? A man named Steinman taught me this. He's a bit of a lunatic, but a fine surgeon. He calls this little trick a transorbital lobotomy. Take hold of her, lads.
You're wasting your
Now,
time.
If you won't remain still, I can't be held responsible for what comes next.
Гребаный Татус тупой выродок.
You feel that? I'm moving the pick across your eyeball, still now, and resting it on your skull. There's about a bit over
1/4 of an inch of bone between the pick and your prefrontal lobe. And that's where this little fella comes in.
I don't...
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less than mule. Where's me ace in the hole?
I don't know.
You know what else rests in
Что
the
за туз в
lobe?
рукаве?
Creativity. Individuality. Personality. In short, what makes you, you. I'm just about through now. Last chance, pet. Where is the ace in the hole?
Or what? What, you'll put a hole in my head and take away my memories? You want to make me forget all this? You want to make me not care anymore? Go ahead. You'll be doing me a favor.
Oh! Bring in the monster! You're a regular hero, ain't you? Can't risk ripping the only part of you that's worth a damn. Well, there's more than one way to fry an egg. Now, little one, are you familiar with the term transorbital lobotomy?
Please let her
It's
go.
a simple matter. All I need to is insert this pick into your eye.
Please, I don't know
And
anything.
a few taps with me hammer.
I don't know anything.
To show by example.
Please.
Башка
Please
огромная.
don't. I don't know anything. I don't know. Please.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's okay.
I can't tell him what I don't know. Where are we?
You saw all the doors. And what's behind all the doors?
The ace in the hole. It's here.
Yes.
But I don't remember this place.
You've never been here.
Then how would
The
I...
memories you lost, they weren't just of the past. You saw behind all the doors.
Even the ones into the future. This is where I'm going.
If you want.
I don't like it here.
It's a bad place.
He's never gonna let me go, is he? Even if I bring him the ace. Then why am I here? How if I was so smart? If I saw so much, why just send myself to the slaughter?
For Sally.
No, one day he will just rip her open and tear out her atom. All
Как
of
она
this
меня
for
бесит уже орать она.
Why did I do it? Why?
You have to decide.
Decide what?
To take a leap of faith. I can't tell you what you were thinking because you don't remember. But you chose to come. There. In that room.
The ace. I don't know what to do, Booker. Booker? Booker! No, please. Please just don't leave me here! Booker! Suchong's clinic. It's at Suchong's clinic.
That's a bit convenient now. Ryan's got every turret in the place tuned to me and me men's genetic code. We'd be torn to shreds before we got 10 feet.
That's right. Which is why I'm gonna do it for you. You okay with that?
Get me the ace, I'll wrap the brat in a silk ribbon. Bag her and bring her to my bathysphere.
Блин, написано было 3 часа геймплея. Что-то, по-моему, дольше.
One of the lads will show you how to get inside. We'll be waiting for you where you come out. Shake a leg now. The Lord hates a
Бля, я вас перестреляю всех нахрен. Перерыв 2 минуты. Поехали. Слышу папочку полуживого, да? Так, ну что? Задвинуть большого папочку, нормально. К ужину ты пройдешь? Наверное, тут вроде немножко осталось.
It's okay. He can't hurt anyone. Shh. Shh. Can you move? Can you just move a little bit for me? Don't. I don't know how to help you. I don't. No, he's just hurt. He just needs somebody to figure out how to fix him. Maybe there's some, I don't know. Is there some documentation for him around here or something? Right. Look who I'm asking.
Блядь, мне же его чинить, что ли? Ты задолбал. Что-то надо найти, да? Там запчасти же до хера валялось.
Encoded. Big Daddy will not imprint. If not imprint, what good is he to little sister? She no like him. He no like her. Situation is impasse. Unacceptable. If stupid beasts had half brain, they would realize they need little sister to live. Sisters secrete only kind of atom that is genetic match for them. No little sister, no big daddy.
Уж надо, чтобы они ему Адама дали, да? Дайте ему Адама. Дайте ему Адама.
It's okay. It's okay. Please. I don't know how to help him. He needs Adam. I don't have any of that. I don't know what to do.
Going to die. Not fair. We can help. Help.
Protector system, Plasmidemos 255. Dr. Suchong, client Ryan Industries. Very frustrating day.
Нахрен это нажал?
Get the damn big daddies to imprint on the little brats. The protection bondage is just another forming. Get on it. Maybe if I modify the genetic sequence to... sequence to allow for... Get away, you filthy little shit! What? What are you doing?
Зря ты это сделал. Зря ты это сделал. Дурной. Не по...
There's the ace. This is it. This is the ace in the hole. All the pain and all of the death for this.
Че, эту хрень не могу взять? Эх, ключик. Дайте мне Томиган, я их разнесу нахер.
Hey, sister, over here. Do you have it?
I have it.
Give it over then. I'm keen to get this brat off me hands.
You know what? Andrew Ryan said I was a rube. But he was wrong. I'm not the rube, Atlas. You are. Now, we both know what happens next. Just get it over with.
Well, love, if you insist.
За что? Этот ублюдок еще тот. Так, тот самый самолет. Начало первой части.
What is this? It's just a bunch of gibberish. What does this say, you little whore? Hey, 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 hey! What does this say?
It says, would you kindly...
А, это стоп-слово, да? По-моему.
We've got the activation phrase. Now all we've got to do is get that genetic freak of nature on an airplane and Rapture's ours.
One life to save the world entire. It is you who are the sick.
I can see all the doors. And what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, incredibly, I see him.
fond dans ses bras. Elle me vole tout bas. Je vois la vie en rosa. Il m'a dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Et ça me fait quelque chose.
Il est entré dans mon cœur une part de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré pour la vie. Dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens.
Мне нужна расшифровка этого дерьма, я ничего не понял. Я ни хрена не понял. Очень интересно, но ни хера не понятно, как это обычно и бывает. Так что я буду смотреть расшифровки. Я ни хера не понял. Чё они хотели иметь в виду? Вроде я сравнительно недавно вот проходил эту первую, вторую часть, третью часть, вот сейчас. DLC-шки. Я ни хера не пойму, чё они тут накрутили. Нахера они ее убили? Короче, очень интересно, но ни хера не понятно. Ладно, на этом закончим. Не то, что закончим, мы закончили на этом. Прохождение BioShock. Вселенная BioShock закончена на этом канале. Все, мы ее сделали. Все прошли, все узнали. Так что надо подыскивать другую игру, которую мы будем стримить. На этом все. Всем спасибо за вашу активность, за лайки, комментарии, то, что подписаны на канал. Сегодня мы еще увидимся. Ведь сегодня у нас eFootball, где мы будем биться за выход в первый дивизион. Надеюсь, не будет так туго, как сейчас в этой игре было, да? В общем, короче, что? На этом все. Всем спасибо ну вот, и пока.